I'm so sick of hearing that college is a scam from people who haven't finished college, like Charlie Kirk. I want to make it abundantly clear. They need you to think this because college makes you less susceptible to propaganda. And the only way you can continue to be conservative is by listening to propaganda. Going to college teaches you how to critically think about things and ask critical questions and challenge everything you hear and not just look for the thing that proves you right, but try to look for things that proves it wrong. Challenging your beliefs over and over and over again and making sure that they continue to hold up as new evidence comes up. Say college is a scam because look at all the people who have jobs in industries that wasn't what they majored in college. I'll say it again. It teaches you about yourself by teaching you about the world around you. I was an astrophysics major and I took a bunch of environmental science classes. Were those a waste? Because I was listening to myself and studying what I wanted to study because you have general education requirements to fill. Higher levels of academia are supposed to teach you how to critically think about things, how to challenge methods, how to ask when you have a problem, like let's say crime. Right? You don't just go, okay, we need to fix crime. Crime happens, so we need to fix it by putting more police in. No, you say, what are the processes that lead crime to happen? Let's address those causes so crime doesn't happen in the first place, which is investing money into social structures, like bringing people out of poverty. They want you to think that colleges are just liberal breeding grounds where you go and they brainwash you. But really, they're looking at the egg when they should be looking at the chicken. Education and academia aren't biased by leftists. Leftists base their beliefs in academia and in data and in statistics and in scientific consensus, which is an idea that experts, the most qualified and knowledgeable people in a field, challenge over and over and over and over again and try to undermine it, try to disprove it, and are unable to do so. Higher levels of education also humble you. You're going to get your ass kicked by one or multiple exams. The more school you go to, the more times you're going to get your ass handed to you in an exam or in a topic that you thought you knew what you were talking about. And the experts are going to say, no, wrong. And so you learn to say, I don't know enough about this topic to have an informed opinion on it. I am going to defer to the experts who do. And don't just regurgitate their conclusions. Ask questions of how they got those conclusions. What were the things that went into drawing those conclusions? That's what academia teaches you. It teaches you how to ask questions when you don't know the answer to something. I've been posting videos for a few weeks now, and people will come on and respond to something I said with a claim that I hadn't heard before. And I go, that's interesting. Let me think about this. Let me go ask questions of how to respond to that claim. Let me go learn more so that I can respond to that claim. And I take some time. I wait. I think about it. I ask questions. I come back, I think about it. And then I respond to that person. And a lot of times people will be like, oh, actually, you do seem pretty well educated on this topic. And it's like, if your definition of well educated on this topic is me rattling off a list of facts, no, I'm not. When someone presents something to me that I wasn't aware of or hadn't heard that claim before, I was trained to ask questions when I don't know something. That's why I prefer doing things this way via video instead of debates. And that's why I'm not a huge fan of debates and debate culture in general, because we prioritize something being said quickly instead of something being said correctly. I was trained to ask questions to say things correctly. This is how we do research. You think about the questions to ask, how to set up an experiment or a research project to learn more about a topic, because nobody knows everything. And another reason that the left is going to radicalize you is because you go to college and you experience diversity at a scale that you've probably never experienced before. You're going to meet people from different backgrounds who've lived different life experiences, maybe even from different countries, who prioritize different issues based on their life experiences. And you learn that different life experiences teaches people to prioritize and care about different things. They want you to not go to college because you're going to experience diversity. You're going to see the importance of diversity. And when you learn about other people's lived experiences and how those affect the issues that those people care about, you're going to learn empathy. You're going to say, wow, that thing caused that person to believe that thing? Turns out people's lived experiences can affect the things that they care about. And you start to make decisions to prioritize everyone's lived experiences and everyone's opportunity to succeed.